Good afternoon, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 3. And what can I say? There is a lot of stuff happening right now. And I really, honestly don't know what direction I'm going to go with all this right now. I have so many irons in the fire right now. And I'm at a point now where in the next week or so, some major things are going to happen, and I need to make some big decisions about the direction that I'm going, including but not limited to no more blackjack, no more slots, no more stock market. All kinds of crazy things could be happening based on ideas that I have and that may be working. So let me elaborate here quite a bit. Let me start from the beginning here. Today is Sunday. I'm leaving home a little bit early because there's a giant storm allegedly coming. I've got my snow blower plugged in, ready to go, so that when I get home at 2 or 3 in the morning, right before I have to go to work, I can clean the driveway. And there's going to be anywhere between 2 and 12 inches depending on who you believe. So that's one thing. Yesterday, I went to a car dealership about an hour away from home that is owned by the gentleman who sold me the Ford that I had been driving. I guess that's like his favorite car. He sells about 10 of those a month, he says. It's just a small lot. I mean, the size of a postage stamp. It's such a small lot. And he actually has about 20 cars there. They're like crammed in there. He has a lot of cars, all at decent prices. And he actually is a pretty nice guy, I have to say. I guess we disagree on a lot of stuff politically, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Let people be people. Let people do what they need to do, what they think is best for themselves. But the guy has done nothing but treat me well so far as I know. So I go over there and I'm looking at cars. I drive this one SUV and I liked it, but there was something weird about it. There's like a weird sound, and there was an airbag light on saying, airbag is not working or something like that. And he said he knew that it was the back rear bumper, driver's side bumper, that the mechanism in that is not working properly. So he knew for a fact that's what it was, he said, and he could fix it. But I really wasn't that interested in that one. So then I was looking at another car. Let me see, somebody just walked up to the house here. Let me see. Oh, they just dropped off a Amazon package. All right, that's the benefit of having a live feed on your phone here. Anyway, so I decided not to go with that vehicle, and then I test drove this BMW that I liked, and it's really nice. It's got a gigantic moonroof, gigantic. It's got all leather, nice interior, low miles, like 130,000 miles, and low price, like $4,200 for this thing. And it did have a couple issues. Number one of the tires was bad. He was replacing that. The windshield had a big crack in it. He's replacing that. And there's a sensor that's bad, and he's replacing that. So we decided on a price, and I am supposed to pick it up next Friday or Saturday, or this Friday or Saturday actually, which gives him like 6 days, 5 or 6 days to get the car ready for me, and then I'm going to buy that. So hopefully that works out. He also said, since he sells so many of those Fords that I bought, that he knows what the problem is, and it's a very easy fix. He thinks it's just the transmission fluid, which you're not really supposed to replace, but he's seen it work all the time when people have had this problem. And he said, if you bring it to me, I will even do it for you. I won't even charge you. So I'm not sure about that. I may do that. It's just about 45-mile drive from my house to his place, and to drive that thing that far, not knowing for sure if he can fix it or not, makes me a little worried. So I guess worst case, I might be able to sell it to him, but I don't want to be put in a position where I'm forced to do something that I don't want to do. So that's that as far as those things. Now, I've been doing some things outside of the normal range of Advantage Play. As I've told you, buying and selling certain things, and then doing certain things online. And I haven't really mentioned what those things are. And I kind of feel like I'm about to be blocked from doing those things soon. So that gravy train might be gone. But I've already made good money. I don't know how much I've made, $3,000 or $4,000, just working part-time on that. I think that's pretty decent. So we'll see what happens with that. So about 3 or 4 days ago, I had an idea for a way to make money, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work. So I tested it out on a very small scale through the market, and it worked. I invested about $200, and I made whatever it was, net like $35 or something. So I said, well, okay, I want to try it another way. I want to try it again for more money. So this time I invested like $1,100, and I made like $100 and something dollars. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So I invested the whole $1,200, and I turned that into like $1,380. So I'm slowly moving up, right? So I believe that this idea, this way of trading may work, but I don't know what happened, but it looks like my account was limited. So it's like, okay, we'll see what happens. So when I tried to get a hold of someone in support, I couldn't get a hold of anyone. And then I received a notice that said, because my password was changed and it was suspicious, that my account is on hold for 24 hours. So I'm like, I didn't change my password, but I did log in from a new device. So I don't know if that took it as that. This site is very I don't know what the deal is. Anytime you make any changes to your account, they like to lock you out for a while and make sure it was you. So that hold will be released tonight. So tonight or tomorrow or whatever, probably tomorrow, I will test it out again and see if it works. And if that works, that may be a good income stream for me. And then, I may decide to go more into that, a larger amount of money, or invest more time in it and see how that works. So that's another thing that I'm working on right now. So because of that, I was going to cancel my trip for today, because the area that I'm going to, the snow has already started, and it's going to be going till tomorrow night. And we were a little worried about that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and go for it. What's the big deal? We're going to go try to make some money here, try to get ourselves out of the red for the year, and we'll see what happens with that. So right now, I just left home. It's a little after 1 in the afternoon. It's 27 degrees outside, and I'm heading off to my first casino, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. Alright, just leaving this place. Right now it's been there for about 35 minutes or so, and I've got a message: taking your eyes off the road for too long or too often could cause a crash. That's nice. Thank you for that. Alright, so I walk in, I check the first machine, and as I'm checking the second machine, I hear someone saying, "Hey, I'm W." I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, sorry, hold on. I've got this Bible thing on here. I talked to my friend for a little while, and then he walks with me as I check my stuff. I had a little bit of free play. I played that through, and actually couldn't really find enough plays to finish my free play. And I was ahead like $70, and I had about $30 left in free play. And I found a pretty good machine, and it got itself in good position within a few spins. It was about $3 a spin, and played that one through, and it actually paid pretty well. Took a minute to hit it, but it did pay pretty well, and I ended the session ahead $231. So plus 231 there, and right now I'm going to be driving into the eye of the storm basically here. So it should start snowing any second here as I'm heading in this direction, and hopefully it won't be too bad today, because I'd like to get home on time and in one piece. But had a good conversation with my friend, and here we go. We're ready for the weather here. I did post actually some video of me driving Friday when it started snowing and freezing rain, and then on my way home I took a little bit of video of each and put them on YouTube. I don't understand YouTube at all. I only have a small amount of subscribers on YouTube, but like one of my videos got 25 views and it was about the weather, and the other one got 500 views in the first couple hours, and it was the same thing. It just, one was daytime, one was nighttime, but almost the same title, and one got a ton of views and one got none. I don't understand how all that works. I wish somebody would teach me how to do that, and do the tagging and all that, because I thought I did the tagging properly, but just it doesn't bring people to it. So anyway, that's not so bad, right? We want to keep the information between us if possible. I try not to give anything too vital out, but I try to motivate and help as far as skills within the casino, how to act, what to do, what to look out for, things like that. So anyway, I feel like I'm talking too much today, but we're moving on to the next spot. I'll be back. All right, guys, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to end up way far off on my numbers compared to what you have, unless I update you with some of the stuff that I'm doing when I'm not doing the podcast. And so I just want to give a brief update. I made about almost $500 from one of the things I'm doing, and about almost 300 from another, and almost 300 from another, just in the last like 36 hours. So I am doing some crazy stuff, and I am getting stopped, but I think I'm going to learn how to get around a lot of these things, and learn how to make money in other interesting ways. And it'll be interesting to see how far or how long the card counting lasts, and slot machines and things like that last, if I can make some other things work. So obviously you want to go where you can make the most money with the least amount of work, and have the most fulfillment that you can. And sometimes being in a casino for 3 or 4 hours and grinding and grinding and grinding, and then leaving with a loss and coming home to your family late is not the most fulfilling thing in the world. So hopefully we can find better ways of making money. So continuing on here still to my second casino. So far the weather has held up. I'm about a third of the way there. We'll see how it goes. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. I got a problem here. I got my hazards on right now. I am still on my way to the next casino, and the roads are so bad. I have not seen one truck clearing the roadways, and I'm doing 20. I just slammed on the brakes, and it's sliding like crazy. I'm pretty worried right now, and I'm thinking about canceling this thing. Right now I'm about 25 miles away from my next casino, and I think I'm gonna continue on there. I'm on these back roads, the 45 mile an hour speed limit. I'm doing 20, and there's some crazy hills up ahead. I just got to be really careful. A lot of big trucks take this road as well, so I'm pretty worried here. So I think, like right now I got a truck behind me. I think I'm gonna pull over on this side road, which I can't even stop right now, and let him go by, and then get back on and hope that there's no one behind me for a while. I see a car off in the distance. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about pulling the plug on this, because I haven't been in a situation like this in a long time, where the roads are not clean at all, and it's super slick. It's 23 degrees outside. The roads are absolutely terrible. I was on the highway, I crossed a bridge, and then got back on the regular pavement, which should be better because it takes longer for the ground to freeze than a bridge. But I saw a cop had pulled somebody over. I was trying to move over slightly, and I started losing control. So I took my foot completely off the gas pedal and just kind of coasted for the next couple miles till I got to my exit. And I might be a little overcautious here, but I really don't want to deal with any kind of accidents right now. I think I could probably do about 30 safely right now. I can't believe that they wouldn't have someone cleaning the roads right now. This is ridiculous. I mean, I drive at a pretty good pace usually, and I'm not afraid of a lot, but when you have a situation where you can't have control of your vehicle, that scares me. I like having control, obviously. All right, well, roads are slightly better up here. We'll see. I'll be back and update you soon. All right, guys, I am 2 miles away from this casino right now, and I'm pretty sure I made a mistake going out today. I think what I'm going to do is hit this casino and probably turn around and hit another casino that I would have hit on my way home and head back toward home, because this is so dangerous right now. Keeping my speed down. The roads are ridiculous. It's basically all ice with snow on top. I don't understand how we knew the storm was coming for days and nobody did anything about it. No clean roads, not one salt truck. I've driven 150 miles without a salt truck. What is happening here? So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this is going to work out. See, now I'm approaching this big hill. I'm really worried about it. And there's been semis going the other way at high speeds, and it's just not good. I've seen a couple police cars, but nothing else. It's like, I don't know. I don't understand what happened here. So I'm going to get in this place and try to make money, try to find as much as I can here, maybe linger a little bit, just to find everything there, and maybe to give whoever is supposed to be working on the roads a little bit of time to clear some of them, and then we'll reassess afterward. But I should be at this place in a few minutes, and then we'll decide from there. I'm not too optimistic, so I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. So, wow. I'm just getting out of here, and the roads are still horrendous. So I think, yes, I am going to head back toward home. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to hit one more place. It's on the way. It's like 5 miles off the road if I go straight home from here. So I'm definitely going to hit that one. Let me tell you about what happened in here. I walk in, start looking around, look at a couple small machines, no big deal. Then I find a play at about $5 a spin. It's a 5-cent denomination, and I sit down to that, and I'm expecting to win $200 or $300 on it, and it just starts going sideways real quick. And I'm playing 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm in it for $900 before I hit, and I'm like, there's no way I'm even going to get close to even. But I actually hit a higher jackpot than what I was going for, and it paid, I had like 60 something dollars left in the machine. It paid $4,641, and it was absolutely incredible. But I still hadn't finished my play. I played out the rest of the play and picked up another couple hundred, and then I played a couple small plays other than that, and really that's all that I found. I had some free food in there. I didn't really want anything, so I got something for the family, some desserts and stuff for the family. And then so the place was pretty dead because of the weather, and this guy came over to talk to me while he was a slot attendant, but he's not the one that was assigned to it. he talked to me for a while. Then the real one came over that was going to pay me. Then she left, and then he came back and talked to me again. Then she paid me, and then he left, and he came back again and talked to me. And then finally I was on my way. But overall I was in there for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes actually, not too long, and got the desserts. And now I'm heading to the main highway, which is a total mess. But I think as I'm going in this direction, it's going to get a little bit better. I'm going to take my time. I'm just going to stay in the slow lane. It's a pretty wide highway, like 4 or 5 lanes. So I'm just going to take my time, let people go around me. And I ended up leaving that casino ahead, $3,980. $3,980. So that pretty much makes up for that bad blackjack session I had. It was 4,000, and that means for the year I'm ahead again. That was pretty amazing turnaround. I didn't expect it to happen that fast. I expected it to take the whole week to get that money back. So in good shape there. Right now I'm continuing on. The area I'm in right now only probably has maybe 2 inches of snow, and the roads are pretty rough, but not as rough as those side roads I was on leading to the casino. I've now seen 3 police cars, all stopped for accidents, and 0 snow plows. And you can hear that. I'm doing 40 on the highway, and you can hear the slushy mess under my car, and the snow plows are missing in action. So anyway, I'm gonna put the phone down, put both hands on the wheel, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, just got off the highway here, and still continuing on to my next casino. I'm doing 25 miles an hour. Still have seen 0 snow plows, and it's getting a little bit ridiculous. All kinds of people pulled over, get off the road, but no one's cleaning the roads. So I wonder where that money went. Now, disaster money, emergency money, where could that money have gone? Let me think here. Well, it's wintertime, so I'm sure they bought salt or sand or snow plows. I'm sure they invested in new trucks. They invested in people to work, but they don't have any money. So I wonder where that money went. Why don't you ponder that over for a little bit and let me know what you think about that. Anyway, I am within 4 miles of the casino, and hopefully we have some more good variants, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, listen. That's how quiet it is out here. There's nothing going on. Whew, it's a little chilly. 21 degrees, wind blowing, and snow-covered roads. Just leaving this casino right now, and just trying to get a feel here for this car. Trying to slide a little bit and just see how it handles in the snow. Something that if you had your own car and you lived in a snowy area, actually it's pretty good ABS on it, you would know what to do. But when it's a rental car, you don't know how it's going to handle. I'm really wondering about this car that I'm going to buy in a week here, how that's going to handle. But I pull up to this place, and I usually park in the VIP section, and it looks like it's closed. Although later on I found out the entrance was open, but it just looks like it's closed and nobody was parked there. Not a single car in the VIP section. But I still got the first parking spot that wasn't a handicap spot, like the closest spot, because that's how dead it was in there. I guess when they do a snow emergency, you're supposed to stay home and not be stupid and go gambling, but what do I know? So I actually need to pay attention to the snow emergency level. There's like a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, and depending on what the level is, we may or may not have to go to the office. Not that that's going to matter much tomorrow, unless there's no way I'm going to drive in the snow emergency for hundreds of miles. But what I could do if I work from home tomorrow is maybe go play poker. spend the day doing that. I'll go play some slots in the morning, then go play poker, and then go back to slots. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? But when I walked in this place, it was pretty deserted. I walked up to the first machine. There were two borderline plays, and I know sometimes this casino gives me some free play. I put my card in. I had, excuse me, I had $20 in free play. I said, "What the heck? These are borderline. I'm going to go ahead and hit them." One of them was at $1 a spin, and that one, I don't know if I made any money on that one or not. Maybe $1 or $2, and the other one was at $3 a spin. And by the time I played that one through, I was ahead $182. So you gotta love that. And that was all on the $20 free play. So I continue on. I really don't see much else. I play a couple small plays and end up about even on those. But oh man, this is ugly. But overall, I ended up ahead $179 while I was there. So really not that much, considering 182 was from the first machine. I did walk around a little bit and look in detail at a lot of machines, but there was basically nobody in there to be filling the machines for me to make money. And it looked like someone was in there. Sorry about that. So basically I did what I could, but there's only so much money I could make when there's nobody in the casino gambling. So anyway, right now I am heading toward home. The roads are awful. I ended the session, like I said, ahead $179, and what a great day. I mean, it's a shame that the weather is so bad. I would have liked to play some blackjack today. I had at least 2 more casinos I wanted to hit, and since I was early, I probably would have been able to hit 3 more casinos, but it's good to be safe and head toward home. Right now I'm doing 45 miles an hour on the highway with the semi-trucks passing me because they're crazy, and there's about 1.5 inches of snow on the highway. You can see almost no lanes at all, and most people are driving with their hazard lights on, but this truck just wants to go full speed for some reason. So anyway, heading toward home, and I'll let you know if there's anything crazy that happens. Okay guys, so here I am. I am about 1 hour and 20 minutes from home, and the road is completely clean here. No snow at all, which is interesting because there is snow at my house. But where I am right now, there is 0 snow. The road is dry. It is insane from what I came from to where I am right now, and then where I'm going to. It's like this one spot that all the weather went around this one spot. So very interesting. Let's do our segments today. What did you eat today, MW? Well, interesting you asked, because today I really wasn't hungry. I had just eaten lunch. Guess what my wife made for lunch today? You're never gonna guess, because everyone says I eat this all the time, and until about 2 years ago I never had chicken strips, and now I'm eating like chicken breast strips, real nice chicken, and that's what she made for lunch actually, and she did such a good job. She actually I don't know what you call it, coats them real lightly. And I think she does it twice somehow, and she uses a little bit of curry, which was her mom's recipe, and really very delicious. I give that at least a jack on a scale of 2 through ace. And let's see, that's really all I had. When I went to this casino where I had the big hit, I got some dessert, 2 tiramisu and 2 cheesecakes to take home, because I had some free money to eat, and I wasn't hungry, and I'm not going to be back within a week, so I got that. So that'll be good for the family. And then, what did you tip today, MW? You hit a $4,641 slot machine. I'm sure you at least tipped, what, 500, 700? No, my dear, no. I gave a good tip, actually, in my opinion, and nobody ever complains about it. $20. So I tipped $20 out of my family's money, because I'm a nice guy, because this lady carried some money over and handed it to me. So good for her and good for me. And I'm glad we had that win. Nice finish. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. That happened to be the same machine that I lost the 2800 on in the last episode. So, and that was at, I think, $18 a spin. This was, I think, $5 a spin. So the other one was, I think, 18 or 20. So anyway, I'm going to continue on the trip home here. Everything is good right now. I should be home by 9 p.m. So nice short trip, but at least we were able to make some money. Probably 9:45, but at least we were able to make some money. And I'm going to stop right now, get some fuel, and then finish up my trip. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com. mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.